like to tell you about a window into one example of the harvest that God is doing around the world. What is it? It's a trip that I get to go on to Romania and Moldova in August. It's 4 months, and it's with an organization called Word Made Flesh, and I want to share this opportunity with you. So I decided to make a couple illustrations to communicate what's going to be involved in this trip. So I will be in Galați, Romania, and the Word Made Flesh base there is in Galați. They have seen that even though there's been communism for several years, it's been overthrown for about 12 years now, but there's still corrupt government, and because of this, like, degradation on the society there are very many people who are marginalized in Galați and in Romania in general. One story that I read from a blog was about this 12-year-old boy who had never seen land masses before because he had lived in the city his whole life. So when they went on a field trip with the Word Made Flesh staff, he asked the girl what the difference between the light and the darkness was, because he didn't understand why, like, the clouds made a reflection on the ground. Like, he'd never seen that before. In Moldova, I'll be in Chisinau, which is 3 hours away from Galați, and there's extreme hopelessness that the Word Made Flesh base has witnessed. They've had several stories about exploitation, trafficking, children being abandoned. They hear stories like that every day, and the poor are crying out to God. This is where Word Made Flesh comes in. They offer a different way of thinking for those around them, and they live it out along with those who are in need. Their slogan is serving Jesus among the poorest of the poor. How do they do this? Basically, what they do, their strategy is to love Jesus. That's their strategy. They do that in community. First, we'll spend time together as a community. Me and my team, which is 3 people, we'll spend time just listening and reading the Word and reflecting and gaining a heart and an understanding for how Jesus sees the poor and why they are mentioned so many times throughout the whole Bible. Then, as a community in love with Jesus and expressing it together, that's when we go out and serve in local community centers, both in Chisinau and Galați. This is where we help provide extracurricular activities for children, anything from creative development, homework help, life skills. This is to help offer a chance of hope for the children as well as their families. And it's more about, as a community, seeking change with the poor instead of just seeking their change. We both are seeking the Lord together and loving Him. The needy are looking for a new identity. They need to know that even though there's so much hopelessness and darkness, how much more does grace abound? The poor need to hear that everyone has an equal opportunity for a transformed life. How can you help, and why does this matter? When Jesus was here, He spent most of His time with poor and needy people. So if you love Jesus, you would love what He loves, right? And how can you help with this? All I ask, do you have a willing heart? And if you do, ask the Lord for seed to sow into this harvest that is already happening, and please support me as a laborer who's going to join the harvest that is happening here in Romania and Moldova. Everybody on my team, the 3 people, each have to raise $7,750, and this includes lodging, traveling, and administrative costs. There are 2 ways to donate. You can donate by check. All that I ask with the check is please do not put my name in the memo. Instead, send the check with a slip that has my name and servant team trip to Romania. on it. Send it to this address: Word Made Flesh, P.O. Box 70, Omaha, Nebraska 68101. You can also donate online. Go to the website www.wordmadeflesh.org and click the donate button. There will be several prompts that you find, and all I ask is that in the description of where you want your donation sent, include my name and Servant Team for Romania in that box. I thank you so much for all your prayers. Remember, God's promises when you pray for us and our team in Romania and Moldova and the Word Made Flesh staff there. Please share this video with everybody on your page. I want this video to go viral because even though I'm trying to raise support, people need to understand what's going on these different areas of the world and that God is working and moving. Thank you.